All right, so welcome to another trade recap. Today's the 19th of February, and as we can see, we've already had Trump speaking at 2 a.m. and we have Trump speaking at 10 p.m. in 2 hours. This is UK time, so yeah, in two hours. We also had CPI for the British pound today, which didn't affect the market as much as I expected it to affect it. And then we had FOMC meeting minutes, which also didn't affect the market as much as I expected it to. Yeah, there hasn't been much movement, but the trade we are going over today is the Tuesday trade, so yesterday's trade, the 18th of February, and we'll get a clean chart up just to establish bias. We'll remove the drawings of this chart. Okay, so trade was around here, so we'll disregard all the price action from there onwards. So coming into the day, we had obviously the 5 minutes going to be bearish. Short-term bearish, 15 minutes was also bearish, 1 hour was also bearish, and then the 4 hour was also bearish. The daily is still bullish as we speak, but yeah, the 4 hour was bearish, the 1 hour was bearish, so I did decide to take a short. And yeah, coming into this on the 4 hour, we broken past this level. Let me just change this. Broken past this level here, and we created this lower high here, and yeah, it was clearly a short. So the bias was correct. Other than that, there's not much else to say, and we'll get into the trade just here. So on the 4 hourly time frame, we had this fair value gap here, which got filled perfectly. I was expecting it to get filled, but yeah, on the 1 hour, we had this nice order block here from this previous move down. We also had the weekly lows that I was talking about. I don't know. No, they're not labeled anymore, but these were the previous week lows of this week. And then we had this here, which was just previous area of liquidity. So execution on this trade was really bad. Other than that, I do think it was a good trade. So we had all of this. It wasn't a liquidity sweep trade as well. So we had all of this price action just here, and price came really, really close to the top of the move. There was no liquidity sweep. This move would have been even better if there was a liquidity sweep and then went back down. But anyway, there was no liquidity sweep. However, I was happy with this because we then came into the fair value gap. We held the fair value gap. We also had this order block just here from previous orders. Came into it twice perfectly, just here and just here. And yeah, entry was okay. I could have gotten a better entry. What I did to find entry was we'll go on the 1 minute and just, oh God, go on the 1 minute and I'll just show you guys. Okay, there we go. Entry was just purely based off break of structure, so I could have entered here, missed the move. I decided to enter here because this was still a break of structure, and yeah, I had a bit of a wider stop loss set. Normally I would have set stop loss around here, so 5.4 pips, but I had 6.1, so 0.6, 0.7, so yeah, 0.7 pips higher than the stop loss I would have had if I entered earlier. And yeah, so already entry wasn't that good. I could have waited for an entry here. This could have been another good entry, maybe on this. So overall, it wasn't bad. Entry could have been a bit better. But yeah, then there was this final sweep, which took out all of this liquidity here and sent the price moving down. So our bias was correct. However, I mentioned execution wasn't good. So this was a six pip stop loss. So for my risk to reward, I had two lots. So that was risking 1%. I then added another lot down here, I believe, and I put a tighter stop loss. So wherever 6 pips would have been from this point, so it would have been somewhere literally, yeah, around here. My stop loss was around here for the third lot of the position, and I did get stopped out on it, so that wasn't great execution for me. I should have set the same stop loss and accepted the higher risk. The overall risk would have been 2%, so it would have still been well within my allowed limits, but yeah, I wanted a little bit lower risk, and yeah, I did get stopped out because of that. So we had this rapid acceleration downwards. I did not set a TP1 here. I could have, and if I had a 3 lot position, I would have, but I did not set a TP1 here. I just didn't find that a TP useful, as I did think the price is going to come way lower and tag this weekly low because there was a lot of liquidity here. As we can see, price did push up under this level very, very well, and it hit my second take profit, which was just this high here. And I did think there was going to be a lot of orders here, and hence why I did take second TP. As we can see, I was correct because after we took second TP, we rallied quite hard, and I would have been stopped out. Even if the trade was a break even, I still would have been stopped out. Even if stop loss was at original price, I would have been stopped out. So two TPs, I made around $240 if I'm not mistaken. I can just check right now. Made $255. I'll put it on screen. Made $255, and then the market then reversed again. And as we can see today, we are also short. I will be trading tomorrow. Today was a no trade day for me, so I didn't trade. But yeah, this is the overall trade. It was a 1 to 3 risk to reward. Risk to reward is fine in my opinion. Execution was a bit dodgy, so I do need to improve on that. Definitely either stick to what I have in the position, or if I do add, put the original stop loss instead of adjusting for entering lower. But yeah, that is the conclusion for today's trade. It was a good trade overall. Emotions weren't high, to be honest. It was more of, okay, yeah, this is what I see, this is what I'm going to take. I didn't really enter based off of emotions. Obviously, I never enter based off of emotions, but you kind of get that market edge. This wasn't a trade where I had any market edge. I was just like, okay, this is what it wants to do, this is what I'm going to do. It was a trade where I didn't really care. I just went about with my day, and then yeah, it just played out. But yeah, that's how trading's supposed to be. There was also another trading opportunity just here to take a long, and that long could have played out beautifully, and vice versa. There was an opportunity to take a short here. However, I didn't want to overtrade. We'll see what tomorrow has to offer us, but other than that, today has been no trading day for me. We've had CPI, had a bit of a rally downwards. This is a pretty good trade to take. Um, Literally coming into this little order block just here, bang, just like that. Nice trade, swept previous highs and then sent it down. Now this is the order block, and we're entering the order block right now, reversing downwards again. It kind of does work like clockwork when you know what you're doing, but yeah, that's what trading is about. Once you know what you're doing, it gets a lot easier. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today, and I hope your guys' trade went well today, and hopefully you guys can kill it tomorrow. If I do trade tomorrow, I'll be posting a trade update, and yeah, thank you for watching.